This is basically story time, guys, in the bus. I broke down again. And I basically broke down a week after I broke down. Hi, this is Kadyra, and I live in a 2005 E450 Super Duty Schoolie. I am a nurse. I work in the city. And please follow my journey on this great, awesome journey of mine. The first time, I'm not mad because I was comfortable. I'm telling you, it's so different when you just break down in just a basic vehicle and you're just stuck there. You have no amenities and you have to wait for the tow truck. It's a different world when you're just waiting in your home for a tow truck. It's night and day. I wanted to meet up with some friends who live in their vehicles, right? I have a friend who lives in a bus, a friend who lives in a van, and a friend who lives in a Queen, hey Queen Tasha, in her RV. So we said, we're going to get together. We're going to get together and hang out, which we did. And the whole weekend, we spent the time together, right? Saturday through Saturday night through Sunday. At the end of Saturday night, I was moving ahead of them. Like sometimes I had to go on an errand. It's so awesome because you could break up and get back together. Break up and get back together. So I'm like, I got to hit Best Buy and then I'll see you guys at Cracker Barrel. My vehicle had a temperature under them. I'm like, it's breaking down again. It just was like, it's slowing down. It went down to 50. At least I got off the exit and I stopped, called the mechanic, and we were here having this discussion, right? And after a while, I'm not sure, it was 15, 20 minutes. They said, well, crank it up. He was like, crank it up. Let me hear what's going on. Maybe I can hear it. She cranked up like she didn't have a problem. I'm like, puta. So I went to Cracker Barrel. I'm the first one. Had a great night. Met with the group. We had a ball all night. Then we had a brunch the next day. And then we went to the beach. First we did Daytona Beach. Then we did Ormond Beach, okay? Now I'm leaving. It's over. I'm just going to say I got to get like home, reset, do whatever I need to do in the bus and head to work, right? Because I usually go to work the night before my shift. So I know I'm settled. There's no drama. Car breaks down on I-4 in Florida going south, like between Ormond Beach and Orlando. That happened. I'm sitting there. I'm so pissed. So upset. Called AAA. Make arrangements. And I was like, I can't believe I'm doing this again. And even then, like, you see how I'm smiling? I'm like, do I have to call AAA again? And then Roadrunner, the road people that follow the roads, he came by. And I told him, he said, try it. Try the car. I told him, of course. She was like, she cranks up like, it wasn't me. So then I'm like, I don't know what's going on, but maybe I can make it to my client's home. Because if I'm going to break down, if I'm going to stop, at least I won't miss a day of work, right? Drive. I go from 95 to I-4. So now I'm on I-4, right, going towards Orlando. And there's this little bridge that crosses the John Young River. If you guys are local, you know what I'm talking about. Would you believe I break right down on that bridge? There's my car, and the bridge is, and the edge of the bridge is right here. So I could open the door and I could touch the edge of the bridge. It was just room for my vehicle. Call AAA, make arrangements. So then I just put on my flashers, get Netflix, and I'm just chilling, right, waiting for AAA. My brother calls me like, where exactly are you? And I was like, he said, exactly. I said, I'll tell him because I know AAA is coming. It's okay. So I'm like, I'm here on I-4. I broke down, but it's okay. It's okay. AAA is coming. I'm trying to go. Don't worry about it. He's like, I'm in front of you. I said, that is my sister's vehicle. You know how much Southern black woman, Southern black man, all that. My sister is on the side of the road. I was like, oh no. Because I don't want him to feel that way. Because I felt, even though it was not a good thing, I was fine. I was fine. He made me get out the bus, call AAA, say, guys, we're going to leave the keys, you figure it out. And I told him to send it to my client's house. And they weren't sure because of the size that what time it would be, right? I wanted to stay with the bus, but he said, my sister's not going to be sitting here on this bridge. No, it's not going to occur. So I go home. 10 o'clock or not even 2 hours later, the guy said, I'm headed towards your bus. I'm going to pick it up. He picks it up and he said, I want to meet him at the location, right, to drop off. We drive there. We actually get there before the driver. And when he saw the road, because it's a country road, so a country road has trees, over branches. And I was actually going to take him a different way because once he saw the over branch, he wasn't sure he could drive down the street without hitting. So what would end up happening, because we ended up walking him, I'm walking by the tow truck. We walked down, walk down. and looked at each thing. Like, hold it, go left, at each thing. Make sure nothing got damaged. And landed here. I have 2 mechanics for my bus, right? Because of the way I work, I'm on my side of town. I have different sections of town. So I know where I am right now at my client's house is very far from mechanic number 1. So when I'm over here, something's happening, I have my secondary mechanic. Get you mechanics that knows your bus, knows your vehicle, knows your car, right? So if some issues come out, you can be ahead of it. This guy shows up, Jamal shows up, pulls the battery, and AutoZone in advance says, I do not exist in their computer, and these batteries that's less than a year old don't exist. And I do not have the receipt. When this is over, I'm going to find the receipt and call corporate and report them for fraud. Because I said the only way I'm not in the system is that they gave me a battery, and then they deleted the exchange, and someone kept that money. Tomorrow we're gonna exchange the regular batteries to lithium batteries, because I have 4 batteries underneath my bus. We're gonna take one of the lithium batteries and see if the bus will run tomorrow, because we think maybe that should solve the problem. Let me tell you what's going on with the bus. I'm still parked basically at the client's house. I did not miss a day of work. The guy came out, looked at the bus today. He took off the acid batteries and put on a lithium battery, because I have 2 alternators. That 1 lithium battery equals 15 acid batteries. Found out that reason why I kept having issues is the wires is corroded. There's no communication, so that's probably the reason why I was shutting down, because the wire itself was overheating and it just shut down, and depends on the wiggle whether I was connecting or not with my engine. So this is Friday night. I'm safe. I'm in the bus. I'm gonna chill. He's gonna come back Saturday. And he won't be able to see me until 4 p.m., 3 to 4 p.m., because he had a client in front of me, right? Or a day client, right? Because he didn't know how many days I would be, if he could fix it. That's the reason why it's so late in the afternoon. He's really not concerned that there's any other issues, right? He's really pretty sure, after doing some checks, he's pretty sure that, once I get new wires, I could just roll on down the street. Okay, this is Kadyra. A nurse in a bus. This is nursing life. This is bus life. This is van life. This is nomad life. This is life. Besos y abrazos. Hugs and swooshes. Hey guys, I'm up on my bus, on the top of my bus, on the deck, just chilling. It's like 11 o'clock in the morning. I'm on a Saturday. I'm just waiting for the mechanic to come back to finish my rewiring. He did a lot of tests, so he's really secure about what the problem was. It's corroded batteries. And I have updated my battery from 2 acid batteries to 1 lithium battery. And he told me basically that 1 battery is equivalent to 15 acid batteries. So I'm happy. And I had it all along. I just said, let me just give you one mine, because I'm about to redo everything. And as far as my bus is concerned, as far as the solar system is concerned, next week I plan on redoing everything, taking a few days off, and then be up and running. So that'll be a different video to show you guys. But anyway, this is my view. Nice and sunny, comfortable. I actually went grocery shopping last day. I said, oh, I'm just going home. Did Instacart, grocery shop, had it delivered to my client's house. Walked over, got it. I can't believe it. Can you imagine if I wasn't in this situation? I was broke down in a regular vehicle. I would have had all sorts of issues. This is my least stressed during a breakdown. It didn't feel like anything, because I felt like I was just sitting at home waiting for service. That's how I felt. And I didn't miss a day of work. Love it. Anyway, besos y abrazos.